Let's see. All right. Welcome to the Flamin' Bolt Show, everyone. The Flamin' Bolt Show is normally reserved for my children to do really silly little things, but I am trying to edit and produce, and I'm actually really terrible at it. So we are going to celebrate Alien Day together. Mav is very shy of camera, so we're just going to do... No, I'm just kidding. So, anyway, today is National Alien Day, otherwise named that way for its reference to the planet that the aliens were found on, LV-426. So today's April 26th. It's much like my beloved May the 4th, being Star Wars Day. Yeah. Anyway, so this is a very important holiday in our life where Mav goes all out and gets a whole bunch of these merchandises.
Alien merch.
Alien merch. She loves aliens. She always says, "I love aliens," probably a little too much, and so we are here now to share her love of aliens and to inform me about what the hell this is all about. This is only my 6th year celebrating Alien Day, and we have I've seen 5 of the movies now.
4 of them.
4 of them. Okay, so I've seen 4 of the movies. Also, our dinner is on the way, so at some point we're gonna pause the live stream and get the dinner, but or we'll just be rude and bring the dinner right in. Anyway. All right, so Mav, tell me about why you started liking aliens and how that came about.
I grew up watching Aliens. I was impressed by its speed, its quick learning, its lack of care for human regard, and just like, if you get in its way, it's going to eat you or destroy you. And I just love the sheer power of it.
That impressed you, huh?
It did.
Its ability to eat humans.
Yes, and just destroy anything in its path.
Yeah, why was that so impressive for you?
In my life, I had some difficulties, and I was not able to beat the monsters in my life. So I thought if I can get my hands on an alien, just like the Weyland-Yutani Corp, and use it as a weapon, I could hey, go get them, that kind of thing.
Right, and for the longest time, our little kids thought that aliens were real, but they were on LV-426. Yes. So every time I was like, but they're not real, the children would be like, yes, they are. They're on LV-426. And I'm like, okay, so okie dokie. Okay, they're real, but they're on a planet that doesn't exist that we will never get to.
Yes.
So right. Amber was so proud the very first time the kids ever said that, because she's like, I'm doing it right.
Right. Yes.
Anyway, so we are here to talk about a couple of announcements that were made today. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, for Alien Day, we found out that Romulus is going to be a real production. We were waiting to find out if that movie was going to be real, and we got the yes, it's going to be real. Also, Alien Dark Descent went on pre-order, and so we know that trailer was the real official trailer. That was super exciting. Unfortunately, not that I'm aware of, was there any new action figures that came out. There was not a lot of new merch, like shoes and things like that came out, so I wasn't aware of that. But those are the 2 big announcements that we got.
That's right. And so let's see, I think our food is here, so we're going to take a pause. I don't know how to pause this, and if not, we're just going to be very entertaining for a minute. Oh, there's the pause. Go grab some coffee, some beer, maybe some shots of tequila, or some, did I already say popcorn?
Whiskey and popcorn.
Whiskey. What's an alien drink?
Humans.
Gross. You have an alien cookbook.
My cookbook's at home.
Yeah, so go grab a drink and a snack, and we'll be right back, because we're going to eat. Or at least we're going to grab our food before the dog does. We don't like sharing our food too much with the dog. All right, we'll be right back. Go. Good, let's go. I'll check. Just go. Get the food. It'll be okay. Go get the food before the dog does. All right, we're just getting the food, and then we'll be right back with the food. Not with the food. We'll be right back for our stream. Sometimes these DoorDash people, they come at the most inopportune times. Huh? That's good. What? Where's the key? There we go. All right. Anyway, so while we're waiting, I'll tell you my history of aliens. When I was little, with my mom, I think, I saw the first Alien movie. And I never forgot the chest bursting scene ever in my whole life. It was terrifying. I was so scared. I don't like scary movies. It's one little, very well-known fact about me, at least to anyone who knows me. The last scary movie I had watched prior to meeting Mav, because Mav is a huge fan of horror and scary things, is Dreamcatcher. And I saw that in college, so like eons ago. And it was not my favorite movie. I mean, Stephen King, I think a Stephen King movie. Or Spielberg, or one of the two. They did a great job on it. However, too scary for me. But my mom had me watch the Alien franchise. Not the Alien franchise, just Alien. Or Aliens, the first one. I'm probably getting it all wrong. This is not my holiday. So my mom had me watch it, and the chest bursting scene was really scary for me. I was probably too young to understand anything that was going on. But yeah, put the food down and come back. Put the food down and come back. Your fans are waiting. Put the food down. Thank you. All right. So anyway, and then I kind of avoided. Well, actually, I remember when Alien versus Predator first came out. I don't remember what year that was, but my dad took my family to the drive-in theater, and I hid and slept through the whole thing. So it was very scary. Even just hearing the noises was very scary. I did not want to watch Alien vs. Predator. And not only that, my family was a big Predator fan, or at least the grown-ups were. And so, there's that natural like competition or whatever it is of the Predators and Aliens. So
Oh yeah.
the which one is superior. And so my family came from a Predator superior. Yeah. she
I rolled
her
hard
eyes.
Yeah.
And so I, however, didn't have a preference because I hated scary movies anyway. They were too scary. Look at this necklace right here. Look at this.
Yeah. It's a xenomorph baby.
Yep, xenomorph baby. Anyway.
Chest burster.
Yeah, and Yeah. So anyway, now we're back. We'll eat our food in a little bit, but we wanted to share some things with you. We weren't able to pause, so everyone was watching me look at my phone like a dummy, but here we are. Anyway, so all right. So we learned about how you first got interested in it, and now let's talk a little bit about. Well, you talked about a few things that I don't know if everyone who's watching is going to know anything about. You talked about Dark Descent, and you talked about Romulus. So, can you share a little bit more about what those things are and why they're important?
Alien Dark Descent. A trailer came out a few weeks ago. It was announcing itself as an official trailer for a game, and we couldn't find like the platform or the maker or like who put this trailer out. So everybody thought it was like a fan made trailer. And today they're like, nope, you could pre-order it here, and here. And so everyone got super excited. And then I forget the director's name, but he put out a little post today with a face hugger holding a director's clipboard. And so we thought it was a nod to Romulus. And so we're happy, yay, Romulus is a thing that's happening. And it will be, I think it's the first of the franchise that's led by teens or younger people, so we'll see how that one goes.
Pardon my coughing. And so when you say led by teens, what do you mean by that?
So if you watch most of the Alien movies, no matter where you watch them, it's usually an older female. She's a scientist or in the military, and she's leading the troops to go get the aliens or find out if our origins and things like that. But this time it may be led by younger people, like either teenagers or young adults, and we don't know where it's going. So it'll be the first of its kind. I hope it won't suck.
And what do you think that will do? Like, what do you think their thinking is in terms of why pick a teenage cast for this or a teenage storyline?
Being an older person, I think they're trying to breathe like new life into the franchise. Aliens started in '79, so it's been 4 decades of just an amazing series. And I think that they want to breathe new life into it, so they need young blood and not us elders. Like, I think Sigourney Weaver said it best. Like, you're not going to see her with a walker, doing backflips, as Ripley. So.
Never. Sigourney Weaver is never going to have a walker. She's always going to be a young, fit thing. So earlier today, I just have to kind of put it out there. Earlier today, Matt had high hopes that this whole podcast would be actually led by the Flame and Bolt.
I did. I wanted Flame and Bolt to lead this and kind of lead the interview, because they know so much more about the different types of aliens. They know more about LV. I'm probably going to mangle this, 423. I don't really study the origins of the engineers or where the first protomorph came from or things like that, but they know all about that, so I thought they were going to lead the podcast.
However, they both have ADHD and autism, and so anytime we tried to get them to even look at our finger for more than 5 seconds, they were like, what? Where? When? So we feel like they just need a couple more years of practicing streaming, and maybe they'll be leading this show in the future. Yeah. So, yeah. So for now, it's just me and you. Us boring old folk. See, we have 2 viewers. Look at that.
Hi, viewers.
Us boring old folk.
Hi, Alien Day people. Woo! Alien Day people.
If that was you. You hit me. I thought it was a bug. If I knew how to use Streamlabs, this is my first time ever using Streamlabs, I would totally be dropping in like whatever we're allowed to use in terms of like little bits of music and stuff. But next year, I'm going to be amazing at this. So I'm going to be like, oh, watch this. Anyway, so what's next in our segment is, so we talked about how you got into aliens, how I got into aliens. You missed that conversation. Well, actually, how I got into aliens is because it's a requirement to be a partner with this person over here. She makes sure it gets celebrated. Halloween was her big deal, and then Alien, I think in that order, and then COVID-19 kind of railroaded Halloween. Although I'm trying to slowly pull her back into Halloween. But Alien Day is what's left, so we are making a big deal out of it every year. So I guess we can start going through your merch.
Oh yeah, sure. We could talk about it. So for the last few years, the people that normally drop merch, like Super 7, NECA, Haya, they haven't been dropping any new action figures and stuff. And so I hoard it when I see it. If I see it, I'm there. I'm ordering it from Amazon or from Super 7 or wherever to get, new figures. And today I got a couple tidbits.
Go get it. She's gonna go get it. I'm gonna turn the camera over here because no one needs to see that that view, right?
Right.
Am I right? Oh, so anyway, so she's gonna go get she's gonna go get a few of them.
A few of my favorites.
Yeah, she's gonna go get her favorites, and then we'll talk about the merch. Now this year, normally just throughout the year, we buy the merch. When we see any Alien merch, and we have, that is part of our plan, then we'll go buy any merch that we see available. If I buy like Target or Walmart and I see something Alien, I don't know what she has, so I'm always like, hopefully it's not a duplicate. But it doesn't matter if it's a duplicate too much because then the kids can play with it, and whatever, and they do sometimes play with it. So I'm bringing it back over here. You guys get a whole view of my guinea pig cage. Come closer to me, please. All right, here we are.
All right.
We are back. Come closer even more.
Even more closer.
Act like you like me. Okay, so this, do you want me to say it was given to you by?
Sure.
Okay. So this is our first merch, and by the way, this is not sponsored. We wish it was, because, hey, fun. But anyway, this is our first. Well, I don't even know how to use this thing yet. Our first one we're going to discuss, and this was a gift for this year, to Amber from our cousin Rebecca, who's off over there. She's in the house today,
Hiding.
Hiding, and so was this necklace here. This little alien necklace that we just showed. Oops. That was wait, this way. That was a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool looking necklace. Anyway, so go ahead and talk about it.
All right, so this guy right here is from Haya. It's a minifigure. It's Ellen Ripley in her spacesuit. If you guys ever saw Alien, towards the end when she's looking in the back of the ship, she sees like what looks like a nice, sleek, smooth pipe, and then the pipe moves, and she's like, "Oh shit, the alien's in here with me." And she's like shimmies into this spacesuit. So this is her in her spacesuit, her famous spacesuit.
What did I drop?
That's that.
Okay. So then there's this. This is a funny story. This was given to her by me. So on Amazon, okay, I got this from Amazon. There was a whole bunch of feedback about how the sign was missing a D, but the picture that's on Amazon, everything's there, and it's not this picture, by the way. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe they fixed it since then, because it was like a year ago. And I bought it, and sure enough, it's the one that's missing a D. But anyway.
So there is a batch of Alien stuff that came out a few years ago that had misspellings on it, like Eileen Queen instead of Alien Queen. Mm-hmm. And so if you nab some of those, those are kind of treasure troves for collectors, because sometimes the ones that have the misprints and stuff, they become worth money. This is a sign for Weyland-Yutani Corp. If you know anything about aliens, these mofos are the people that are terraformers, and we're building on different planets, and they think they can catch the alien and make the alien a weapon, possibly. And they sent people to Hatley's Hope, and the alien was like, "I'm going to eat all these people right here." And so that's what happened with Weyland-Yutani.
All right. This next thing is a gift to Amber from the boys. They didn't know that they had given it to her as a gift until they were admiring it, and I whispered, "That's from you too." So then Eli was happy to announce. Flame was happy to announce that it was from them. So
yeah, so I'm Mav, and Boy is Flame. So Boy was Flame was he was going to give me a gift, and it is Newt. It is my first Newt. I don't have any Newt. That is her.
And so Newt is from Alien 2.
Newt is from Alien 2.
Alien 2.
She's a little girl that Ripley finds. She's the only one that has survived the alien attack at Hatley's Hope, and she kind of like takes Ripley on as a surrogate mother. And we all know, some of you know what happens to Newt. I'm not going to tell you in case you're like young and you don't know. you will find out. So this is my first newt that I've gotten, and it is from Reflection. So yeah, there we go.
This next one has a little bit of controversy behind it, not the toy itself, but the character. So maybe you'll share that with us, if you feel
All right,
so comfortable doing so.
Let me share
Our
the
two
controversy.
viewers.
Get the controversy out the way. Okay, so back in the day, in the 80s, they cast, forget her name, they cast this woman as Vasquez, and she was a Caucasian woman that they did brown face with, so they painted her to be Hispanic. And that being said, she is the most iconic character in the franchise, the first badass,
Jeanette
if you will.
Goldstein.
Jeanette Goldstein, thank you.
Goldstein, okay.
She's great. I don't care who she is. She's amazing. I am sorry that they did brown face. I wish they could have cast the character as the appropriate representation, but they did not. And so we have this superstar right here, Vasquez. If any of you watched the movie Aliens, you will remember her famous "Let's Rock" when the aliens were attacking them. Let's rock, and then they start fighting. And in case you haven't seen the film, I'm not going to spoil it for you on what happens to her, just in case you're young and you don't know. So
Yeah. So because apparently there might be a whole teenage group coming in soon, maybe they'll see this.
yeah, and this was also by Reflection. Sorry, I didn't say who this was by.
Yeah. Oh, we have 3 viewers. Oh, it's probably me. No, I don't know who the third viewers. We have 3 viewers. Okay, our chat is up and running, so if any of you feel like poking at the chat, I think we're over at YouTube running, so maybe you're somewhere else. But all right, let's go on to the next merchandise, which is, it looks like a graphic novel, Alien Earth Wars. Tell us about this a little bit.
So Alien Earth Wars is this is volume 3. It's part of a series from Dark Horse Comics. The Dark Horse here. It's about people, Marines, going up to LV-426 and having at the aliens. It's a great read. This particular one is Earth War. So they come back and the aliens have infiltrated the area. So if you want to read a good one, this is a great one. I'll put the ISBN up for a second. There you go. Again, it's from Dark Horse. It's a great little series, and I got this one for Alien Day. I've been trying to get my hands on it, and every time I go to, I'm going to name drop here, Graham Cracker Comics. It's
a really
always
awesome
out.
store here in Marietta.
It is an awesome store. But they're always out because there's some other fan of Aliens.
One
out there
other fan
that is
I'm just
old
kidding.
like me and gets all the old people stuff. So yeah.
Well, they said that they're pulling stuff for you. But
Yeah, they try and set it aside for me, but the other person's quicker. So there you go.
Yes, so if any of you live in the Marietta area and you don't know, Graham Cracker Comics is where we go. There's a couple other comic book stores in the area, and they're all amazing, but they all have their own different niches. I forgot the other ones, what the other one's called, but they have cool D&D tournaments and stuff in that one.
Oh yeah. I forget what they're called too.
Yeah.
It's a card shop.
Yeah, and then there's one like in Riverside that has awesome like Pokemon tournaments and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, back to this. So this is the last one she brought over. The last one. Even though she's got quite a few over there that I think it'd be cool if she could show still. Will you look at this while I block your view?
Okay. So
I guess I'm going to do that. Okay.
So this is the Alien from Aliens, the second one. This is the Power Loader. This is Sigourney Weaver or Ellen Ripley's famous "Get away from her, you bitch!" That she's famous for that, being in the Power Loader and grabbing the alien. If you haven't seen it,
it's one of the most feminist moments in all of Alien history, where they the guys are like, "You're gonna drive that thing," or whatever, and
she's a class 2 or class 2 rating or something like that. She's great at operating the Power Loader. So this is a model that you can put together and put on display. I usually don't open my models, my figures, because I don't want them to get damaged. I do have little babies, so they it all looks the same to them. It's an action figure to play with. So, but this is one of my favorite ones that I've gotten. So I showed you my 5. Was it 5? Yeah, my 5 favorites, I think. And
That's more than 5, but that's okay.
yeah, was it more than 5? Oh,
Math is
6.
not
Yeah,
your favorite.
math not my forte. And then back there, I have some other stuff. I don't know if you want me to do those. I don't know.
Well, what else do you want to
those.
talk about? Do we have time? We've been on, 25 minutes. So.
Yes. What do I want to talk about? Yes. So, I was listening to the Perfect Organism podcast. If you want to check out a really cool podcast that talks about alien stuff, and this person is a super fan. They run a great Instagram. Go to his Instagram, the Perfect Organism or Perfect Organism, and he started talking about like all the different announcements they have for Alien Day. But one cool thing he talked about is that there's new Alien Day shirts out. So I got an Alien Day hoodie, I got an Alien Day t-shirt, and I got a new Ripley shirt.
A mug, but not from his thing, but just a mug.
A Xenomorph mug. So I am just, I got a lot of merch.
She's set for her whole wardrobe for the year.
Yeah, I got a ton of merch. So I'm super happy about that. I was thinking like this Alien Day I'd have 2 things, and I came out like just, like all the loot is great. And I have loot for days, and I have this game to look forward to, Alien Dark Descent. So if you've ever played Alien Isolation, it is phenomenal. It is one of the most amazing games.
I'm playing it on Twitch every now and then.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Well, basically, she's playing it for me as I sit there dumb looking like I don't know what to do or where to go.
So if you ever watched us on the Flame and Bolt show, Mav's Alien Isolation Obsession
on Twitch,
Twitch, we played that game, the hell out of that game. And
then I lost it all because I didn't realize there was a 30-day lifespan. Stupid.
Right. And you heard a lot of my frustration, so I'm glad that's off the internet.
That's right, because sometimes she was screaming like a little piggy.
I was screaming horrible things. I was like, it's erased from the internet now, so nobody has to know how frustrated I was. I mean, I would literally walk out of doors and Alien was like, "Hi, bitch," and it went and just like, killed me right away. So that was like terrible, But I'm looking forward to this Dark Descent game. I'm hoping it's as fun as Alien Isolation. Alien Isolation is a few years old now. It's still like amazing to play. We have Mama Tabby playing it from the Flame and Bolt show, and she says it's great. She has a few of the jump scares she's scared of, and she didn't realize that if you talk into the mic, so she has her mic activated, and she's like, I got past the alien. The alien's like, what, bitch? And she's like, oh no! And so like comes over. It's actually interactive with the mic. So
I turned that off. She's just imagining that.
She turned it off.
I turned it off because I talk too much. Like there's no way.
When she found out, it's like I can hear you. So that was fun.
I got God.
She got God
for sure.
She got God that one. So anyway, I'm looking forward to the game. I'm looking forward to the movie, but I have like mixed feelings about it, especially being an older person. I don't want to like do ageism, but I'm nervous. I don't want them to turn it into like, I hate that Disney owns it. Let me leave it at that. I hope Disney does a good job with it.
Disney,
we love you.
We know you will do a good job.
We
with
love
this.
you, Disney. Don't lock it in the vault for like 25 years. We're sorry if we did anything to offend you. You'll do great.
Disney will do great. We would love to see more support for Alien Day for sure.
Yes, for sure. And more action figures, more comic books.
Yeah, because Disney also owns the Star Wars franchise, and they do a lot for Star Wars Day.
Yin Yang. And so we totally want like a ton of merch, a ton of stuff, for Alien Day.
And in this house we celebrate Star Wars as well. So hopefully now that we're doing the podcasting, we can.
I'm hoping we can do Star Wars and Star Trek Discovery.
Woo!
We
get to podcast Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah, I dig that show. Yeah, I dig that show. That show's pretty cool. I was not a Star Trek fan, and Mama Tabby was like, you totally have to check this out. You'll like this. And I was like, okay, whatever, Star Trek.
So here's the deal. We're both space fans, period.
Yes.
Like, sci-fi, whatever, or real space. Like, we both love space. You're going to get that box right there?
The NASA box?
Yeah. Like, it just so happened today. Like, I do not remember making these purchases. I'll just have you know. Like, I remember looking at it. Do you want to try to, like, break it
cut
open?
it? Okay.
Oh, however you want to. I remember looking at it, and it was the same day that SpaceX launched. I have a little puffiness here. Sorry, I'm not going to critique my body. SpaceX launched the Starship, the Super Heavy, and then it had spectacular. It was like rapid. what the RUD? What do they call it now instead of an explosion? Rapid. Whatever. Anyway, it exploded. It exploded. So, anyway, that same day, I was all excited about NASA. I'm excited about NASA every day, though, to be fair. So, anyway, so I know this is not about Alien Day, but Amber said, why don't we save it for the live stream? So, I guess I get to put my little input in there. But we're both fans of space. Probably, if it was practical and easy and risk-free, we would both live on another planet.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
so there's that. So let's see what I don't remember buying. All right.
Reveals.
Yeah, this is a box reveal.
Box reveal.
I don't know what this is, but maybe it's my Publisher Clearinghouse prize. That's a Mandela effect, by the way.
For real.
Oh, I know what this is now. I see it. Hold on. Okay, so I was looking at this and I thought I'm gonna try on having a folder like this. I think it'll be so much more organized with a folder that's beautiful. And
Look
so
at that. Look at that. NASA.
it's a folder with a NASA
boom
seal. I did order 2 folders, one for you, one for me.
I got one.
Yeah, yeah. So this goes to show you that we're official NASA fans, and we can bring all the official things into our folder. All right, the next thing is all a big surprise. Because like I said, I don't remember. I remember looking at stuff, but I don't remember ordering it. I was really surprised when it said your NASA order has shipped. Gotta make sure I don't make a whole lot of purchases like that in the future. Hold on, it's a little bit hard to open. Lots of noise here. What do we got? What do we got? Looks pretty from the bubble wrap. Alright. We're almost there.
Oh, that's awesome.
The worm logo, the NASA worm logo. And I love cups that are different colors on the inside. So that must have been the thing that was calling to me. The simplicity of the logo, the black on the outside, and the color on the inside.
Nice. Very nice. I dig it.
Alright, and of course, like I always do, I have
Aww.
one for Matt.
I have one too.
And then there's a whole bunch of peanuts in here. Let's see what else we got. I don't know that I bought 2 of everything. Yeah. Let's see, what is this? They really seal stuff up here. Where's it gonna go?
I feel like you're not accusing us of breaking nothing.
Maybe. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, it's a little coin purse. I do kind of remember that. My coins are everywhere, and my son was just digging all the way through my purse just so he can get something from one of those machines. And then I got something for our dog.
Woo, cute.
Here, a little
Super
NASA
cute.
bandana.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Space dog.
Space dog.
Super awesome.
Right, and then now another difficult thing to open. This one doesn't even have a cheat. It's just like,
Use your strength.
good luck. Hold on.
Use that Ripley strength.
Yeah. Alright, almost there.
Have to make an Alien Day reference.
Yeah, you do.
Sneak Alien Day.
Space is the Alien Day
Right.
reference, people.
Yes.
Space.
Use that Ripley
Okay.
strength.
Did I order 2 of everything? Alright, so this is a refrigerator magnet.
Or your badge in your imaginary world that you work for NASA.
Yeah. And I guess another refrigerator magnet. This is called the meatball logo, for those of you who don't know. Because it looks like a meatball, I guess. Okay, now let's see if there's anything that might be it. Let me check. Let me check this thing. Whoopsies. Oh no, that all fell. All those things fell. Okay, we got the worm logo magnet, the pet bandana, the galaxy magnet, the coin purse, the mugs, and the folders. Yep, that's it.
So, yeah.
That is all she wrote. That was just an incidental delivery today, which I totally didn't remember ordering. But it happens, I guess. Does it happen to you guys? You guys accidentally order stuff? I was sick. I was down with pneumonia, so I think probably in my sleep deprived state, I was like, "Oh, this is fun." Anyway, all right. What else do you want to talk about? Well, this is not a paid sponsorship, by the way. NASA doesn't pay us.
I wish they did. Support Alien Day, please. Again, I'm a collector. There's thousands of us out there, and we love Alien merch. I don't care. I will be 90 years old, and I will be walking into a comic book store if I'm able to, or will in my walker. Like, you got some new Alien Day merch. I love the stuff.
Because we can't call first. We
Yeah.
have to walk in.
You have to walk in and get it, and the more people like Alien Day, the more people talk about aliens or things like that, the more we get the stuff that we want. Just be supportive of like adults that love like collectibles. Collect stuff. Say, hey, Super 7, NECA, Haya, Reflection, make more action figures, make more statuary, make more stuff so we can collect it. Make more jewelry so we have jewelry we can wear. There is a Nerf gun, the holy grail of collectibles, that is made in the pulse rifle from Alien 2. And it is awesome. It has a digital counter. I will just pop, 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 pop to my kids. It's great. We gotta get this Nerf gun, and
That's next on the list.
That's next on the list if we get our hands on that. So again, have fun with Alien Day. Support the day. Love the merch, and that's all I gotta say.
All right. So I guess that's it. So Flame and Bolt